Hello, good evening everyone. I welcome you all for the webinar on mainly for researchers, bibliography and networking. On behalf of EC Department and KPR IIT, I welcome you all for the webinar. Let me introduce our elite speaker, Dr. Kuldeep Singh, Associate Professor, Maharishi Markandeshwar University, Maulana. He has received his PhD degree in the year 2007 from the Elite Institute, IIT, Bombay. He has more than 22 publications in various elite journals. His citation score is 254 and has a H index as high as 7. His research includes green chemistry, amino acids, medical chemistry, organic chemistry, synthesis of small modules, heterocycles, etc. Let me hand over the session to Dr. Kuldeep Singh, who is an approved speaker from Mendeley. Sir, you can take over the session, sir. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Today we are talking about what is Mendeley and how can you use it in your research and in your networking activities. As you know, Mendeley is a bibliographic software which is created by Elsevier and other affiliated publishers, and this software is very useful for researchers, especially PhD students who are going to write their thesis. And faculty members also can use it for their paper writing, their report writing, and moreover, you can use this software for your day-to-day literature reading. And this will create a huge library of your efforts. And this library of knowledge, you can use anywhere, any device. It is available on every platform. So Mendeley is a free academic software. It is a cross-platform. You can use on Windows, Mac, Linux, mobile, and all major browsers. So how Mendeley can help you in reading literature and creating citation or bibliography. While we work on any paper or any project, we start with collecting the literature or literature review. So first step is to search the literature in using different databases, Google Scholar, PubMed, IEEE, or whatever the search engine you are using. Once you have the references, then you go to the full text, read it, summarize it, and then propose your research plan. If you are writing a review, the same thing can be used for a review, or if you are proposing some PhD work, then based on this literature review, you are going to present your proposal. So here first question comes in our mind, how to start with Mendeley. So the first step is you should download and install Mendeley, create an account for Mendeley, build your reference library. After that, cite these references in your document and generate bibliography. The fifth step is a habit actually. Now you start using Mendeley for your reading literature. So for those who are following me on a different computer, please install Mendeley desktop using this link mendeley.com download dash desktop dash new. And once you install the Mendeley, you will able to see interface. I am just going to share it. Yes. Now you see it. You will see this Mendeley, and once you logged in, you will see your library. Initially, this library will be empty, and then you can add your references. Then you will build a library. So, as a first step, I am going to show you what to do with your already existing PDFs, how to import those PDFs in your library. So in Mendeley, you can add any reference by using these file options: add files, add folder, watch folder, add entry manually. You can import, so you can import BibTeX file, EndNote XML file, this RIS file, or Jotiro library. So first I will show you how to import a RIS file. I already have some RIS files. So just I will take this one and I will say open. So it will import everything, and these are highlighted here, or you can check it from this recently added files. So here you can see these are the recently added files. Now you can see in one entry, this is a journal article. The title is there. All authors are there. You can see full names of them. Then we have a journal name, year, volume, issue, page number, abstract, and here we also have ISSN number. If DOI number exists for given journal, then it will come here. So we will see another example. So similarly, all information are here, and see, you can see DOI here. What is the benefit of DOI? So DOI is a digital object identifier. Once you have a DOI, you are sure that you are referencing the correct reference. One document will have only single DOI. So if we refresh it, it will pull all the data from doi.org and update it. So you can do it from here also. You select whatever the paper you want to update, right click and update the details. It will update all the details. So you can see it has been updated the details. Now another thing is, I will take the one DOI. Okay. Files by adding folder. You just go to a folder which contains PDF files. Download. So this Mendeley folder have some PDF files, so it will automatically import those files here. I will show you that folder. So now you can see it has started importing the files, and once it import, then it will do the search on in online Mendeley database or DOI database to find out all the information related to your reference, and all PDF files will be meta tagged automatically. I will show you how to take one reference. So this is a PDF file. It's just I have imported one dummy PDF file here. So it's a call for book chapter in recent advances in anti-cancer drug development. So although it's not a paper, you can see it automatically picks up author's name, journal, possible journal name, year of publication. Those things it try to pick up automatically, but these informations are wrong. So you have to beware when you are importing PDF files in Mendeley that you import correct file. I will show you another example. So see here in this reference, you can see this advances of azide alkyne cycloaddition click chemistry and over the recent decade. This is a tetrahedron paper published in 2016. This paper is available in my Mendeley account. I previously saved it, but then deleted from my computer. So it is showing that it is available and I can download it. Click download, this paper will be available. So another benefit of using Mendeley is, time to time you can delete the files from your Mendeley account, but later on if you need them, they can be downloaded without searching here or there. So here it has imported all the correct information. You can see DOI is here. You can refresh it. Now, while reading the paper, say you think that these lines are important, so you can highlight them. If you think that there is something important, then you can put a note there. This paper is important for synopsis. So you know that this paper is important for synopsis. Okay, so the note is there. Or you think that these lines are important, then you can mark them. Okay, so these lines are important for your research. So where you want to use them, you want to use them in a review, you can write review or you can tag them. So you can, after that you can search by using those tags. So we will come here again, how to add the files. So watch folder, you can create a watch folder in download. So basically what is watch folder or what this watch folder do? This watch folder periodically synchronizes with this folder and check if there is any new document or new PDF file added by you. So if you added any new PDF file, then it will import. So I have created one folder, Mendeley watch, under Mendeley _watch. So I know that this is the folder where I to keep files for importing into the Mendeley. So as soon as I click OK, it will start importing the documents from this folder. Then another option is add entry manually. So here you can select what type of your document is. Say it is a journal article. If it is a journal article, do you have a DOI number? If you have a DOI number, you put it here, search it, it automatically find it out all the details. No need to type. Then click Save. Another option here you can see add entry manually. Here you can see another entry PMID. PMID is a basically PubMed ID. So from PubMed database you can take the details. I will take one example. So here we are on PubMed, and here we can search anything or search. So you see here, you can see there is this PMID is here. So if we take this PMID from here and yeah. Actually, I think it's automatic. I have done nothing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. In settings. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I okay. I did it. Okay. Now it is improved. Okay. Okay. So we will come to this Mendeley again, and here we will put this PMID we just copied from PubMed site, and when you click search, so it is, so this is a new ID maybe, so it's not searching. I will check another one. Somehow this PMID is not working, but you can search using PMID. DOI is working. So we will see another DOI example. Okay. So once you have imported and you developed your library, so here from you can see all documents. whatever the documents you have, you can see from here. You can arrange them according to the year. So you can see we have some papers. Then next thing is we have to read and sort them as per the need. So you can create new folder here, create a folder test or say review, and then you can pull whatever the documents you want in this folder. So these documents will be added in this folder. These are still in your library. You add these in any. So this is very important here, because sometimes when we have multiple files of a document, then it is very difficult to track, keep the track what we have mentioned or what we have highlighted. If you are using two different files from two different folders, it again creates a problem. So in Mendeley, this problem has been taken care. Now every file or every research paper have only single PDF file. You maybe you keep it in several tens of folders. It will be only one file. Whenever you open, it is a one file only. Second point, it takes care of all of your notes, whatever you have highlighted in a PDF file, and synchronize them with your Mendeley account. So you are online on a website of Mendeley or desktop or on a mobile phone, all of your notes and highlights are available. Even if you uninstall this software and install it again, all of your data will be retrieved. Only when you delete these data, this will be deleted. Otherwise, it will be there. Mendeley gives 2 GB of free space. This free space can be used to store PDF files. So whatever the legal PDF files you have for which you have a right to keep, then you can upload there, and you can read anywhere on any device. There is no limitation that you can install only on one computer or one mobile. You can install as many as you want. You can install it. Okay, so basically people install at 4 places: at one office computer, at home computer, one on their mobile, or someone have a Kindle or some another this Apple tab or something there. So hardly one person need to install at 4 places, and then they can use it everywhere they want. And if you install Microsoft Word or online software, then you can use to cite your documents anywhere in the world. Wherever you go, you just need a computer and you logged in your Microsoft Word account and Mendeley account. That's enough. You can start writing and citing your paper. I will show you in next few minutes. So so what are the other functions are available? So another most important thing is options. If you don't choose options correctly, your Mendeley will not work perfectly. So what are the options you have to select? Number one, document detail. It depends upon person to person what information he want to see in the panel. So as per this, you can select it. Then file organizer, what this do, it organize all of your files. How? So whatever the files we have, so I have selected here organize my file, copy them, D drive Mendeley thesis. So in one folder all file will be there. TDF means whatever the files are not using up in this Mendeley, then all those files will be cleaned up. So I just click, it will synchronize my library and check what are the files are not in my so there is no such file. Okay, then sort files into subfolder. I can create subfolders according to years followed by title. Then so we will create a folders like year. I want 1 year papers will be in one folder. Then these years should be divided into author by author name. Huh. So now the division is like that. In a folder I have 2020 folder. In this folder all authors papers are again arranged in as per their name. Rename document, I want to rename documents by year and title, so apply. Then watched folder, I have already shown you that I have selected a watch folder here. So in downloads I created the Mendeley watch, or if I want I can change it to Mendeley import, then click OK. So whatever the documents are there, it will come here. So I will show you how to do or how to remove duplicate items from your Mendeley library. So go to the tools and then check for duplicate. So see, it has sorted out all the duplicate document, and here it was showing you how much confidence you have to merge these documents. So 100% confidence means these are the 100% same document, you can merge them. Similarly, you can, if this confidence level is less, then you have to check both the document individually. So there are 3 documents and you can see these 3 documents are different, but because of some language problem this is not able to detect them. To check because there is no title and something is written in Chinese, so it is no title, and this is also no title. So for him or for this software it is the same document. So we have to take care of these small things so that our library should be clean, and when we use for citing our paper in our paper, no reference is cited wrongly. So now we will move to a Word document. Before go to the Word document, you have to install MS Word plugin. So here it is showing uninstall MS Word plugin because it is already installed. Otherwise, in your Mendeley it will be showing install MS Word plugin. So click it and it will automatically install. Now I am going to share Word document with you. So this is a one Word document. So first I will show you how to create your publication list using Mendeley. So in Mendeley there is an option where you create a list of your publication. So Mendeley again. And in Mendeley you can see my publication. Currently there is nothing, so I will add randomly few papers here, although these are not my papers, but to show an example I am just adding them to my publication. So it will copy them. So it's just processing all the documents. Then it will ask whether I am agree. So I will select agree. So what happens when you put some papers in your publication folder? These publications become public. Anyone can download them. So if you have not published in open access journals, please do not add full text of these papers in Mendeley. Okay. So otherwise your full text will be downloadable on website. So you have to take care of this thing. Okay, so we have created. Now what we have to do, we have to generate a bibliography for this. So we will go to view citation style. So say I am just taking this journal of antibiotic style in my CV. Then I will select all the references, then copy as formatted citation. Now we will go to Word document. Now we have selected formatted document and paste it here. I have pasted as a text, so there is no formatting. But if I paste with formatting, then you can see it is all formatted. This et al is italics, journal title is italics, volume is bold, and all references are beautifully aligned and numbered. Now this is my publication list. So in your CV you will have a updated publication list, and in correct formatting all references are formatted in a same style. So and there is no mistake in reference. So your CV is updated with one click. What the effort you did for just creating your Mendeley profile, it is worthful here. You can update your CV regularly. Whenever you need, you just copy paste. Your list is ready in any format you want. IEEE format or whatever the format you want, you can do it. So now we will see how to add references in a text. So I will take some random text from the net. So I am taking this text from a Balestine Journal of Organic Chemistry. The paper title is Olefin Metathesis in Multi-Block Copolymer Synthesis. So I am taking only abstract text to show you how this software works. I will increase the font size for clear visibility. We will make it line spacing 2 for more clear visibility, and increase this one. Okay, I think now it is clearly visible. So we are inserting random references. These references are not correct for this text. To show the example, I am just inserting some random references. So for this, you go to the reference ribbon and then insert citation, and here you type something, one reference at a time. So one reference came, you want second reference to add here. So the second, and then third, then fourth. So we have 4 references, and click it, it automatically insert here. So here you see 1 to 4, that means there are 4 references are there. Now I will add another 5th reference here. sixth reference, seventh reference. So here automatic numbering will come 5 to 7. Somehow I forgot to, or I later on find out a new reference and want to insert here. So we can insert here. As soon as I insert a new reference here, it will get numbering 5 just after 4, 5, and these numbers are automatically updated. If I want to edit this reference and I just want to remove seventh one, so seventh one is this middle one, and I can delete it from here and click OK. This will automatically update it. The fourth step of this exercise is to insert the bibliography. So here insert bibliography. So this bibliography will be here. Okay. Now say your paper is not accepted in a journal where you want to send it, and it came back with comment that it's good idea to submit these papers in our sister journal or some other journal. So now the difficult task is to change these references. In our journal where we submitted, it wants like this: Kotha S and casing, then paper title, then journal name, year in bold. Sorry, this is a volume number in bold, page number first and last, and year in bracket. In another journal, they want different style. So when you did this thing with Mendeley, it is very easy. You go to the reference style and select your journal where you want it now and click. This automatically everything is changed. You see, the all references has been changed as per the new style. As Kotha and casing tetrahedral letter 2004-45 is a volume number, 9607 is the page numbers, and in text also these are updated accordingly. We will see we can use more styles. So when we select more style here, almost for every journal available in SCI or Scopus, the style is available with Mendeley. So for example, if we go for IEEE, so you see all IEEE journals are here. So just whatever you want, you select it, install it. Once it is installed, use this style. So go to the this one, installed, and IEEE. Yeah, here this IEEE. Use this style. Done, and you see your reference has been changed as per IEEE ACM transactions. Not only in text but also in bibliography. See, hardly it took 5 minutes to change the style. If you do it manually, it is going to take hours. And if you have a reference more than 100, then it's just a very difficult task to complete in 1 or 2 days. Now we will see how we can use Mendeley online. So we will leave this this sharing and we will go to the online. So when you log in your Mendeley online account, you will see an interface like this. Here your profile is there. So I have created just this dummy account for this today's workshop, and I will show you how profile look like. So you can see this is my profile. So here everything is there. You say my name, my degree. I'm an associate professor at Marci Markandeswar, deemed to University Mulana. Recently, our university got under 900 NIRF ranking, and you can see here my other profiles. ORCID. I have linked with my Scopus profile. I have linked it with my personal website. Then whatever my research interests are here, based on these research interests, Mendeley every day morning shows me a list of papers, possible papers which I am interested. So if I don't have anything to read, or I'm just look at some new research, go through with these presented papers, or in a paper of interest, and you will have an idea what to read. Then here all publications are listed. You click view all publication, then it will show how many citations are there for each paper. Whether you have a Scopus subscription or not, it is updated daily. Number of citation received through Scopus, it is updated daily on Mendeley website. In your profile, without having any this Scopus subscription, you can know how many citations you have. So currently it is showing 245 citation, H index 7. If you go to your Google Scholar, there will be H index little bit higher. Why? Because the journals which are not indexed by Scopus or SCI, those are indexed by your Google Scholar. So those extra indexed journals gives you little bit more higher citation, and that's why you got higher H index. Now we come to this online world, that how you can create bibliography in an online scenario. So for this you need to go online world that is available on office.com, and log in with your Outlook ID, and just create a document or open a previous document. So I will open a previous document, because this Outlook account is synced with my computer. So whatever the document I have created in my computer or I have created online, all are synced. Where from the Word I can open any Word document which is saved in my computer. This is the benefit of using online Microsoft Word. So I have already shown you how to insert references, and in the case of desktop application, here also you can add references by using a plugin known as Mendeley Site. So we will go to the reference, same procedure, we have to go to the reference. Then there is a software, or this is a plugin, Mendeley Site. You click it, open up. So I have already inserted some references. I will try to insert one or two here again. Okay, so we will just include this one and insert one citation. So this is here, and the same time we can change the citation style. So you see here is the bibliography, it is already generated. So as soon as I change the citation style, these reference will be changed. You see automatically, I am not doing anything, these are changed automatically. We use IEEE. These are updated automatically. See, numbering appeared automatically. Okay, so if anyone asks any question or up to here, otherwise we will move to the next section, how to use Mendeley in your academic networking. I am stopping this sharing, so if anyone asks question, please go. So if there are no question, then we will go to next part of our today's webinar. That is the networking using Mendeley. Mendeley provides you an opportunity to create a network with your colleagues, with your students and other scientists in the world. So we will share and show you. So if anyone have created Mendeley account, and if they can bond, we can just communicate to each other and show other peoples how to use Mendeley in networking. Please share your Mendeley profile in chat box. We will pick up some. See, EndNote and Mendeley, these two are the different bibliographic software. It's your choice which software you want to use. Mendeley is free of cost, while EndNote cost $113 to $350, depending upon your institute subscription and market. Mendeley have almost each and every facility available with EndNote, or you can say vice versa. Both software have a similar facilities. The only thing is Mendeley is free. Okay, and it gives you an opportunity to network, create your online profile and share it. Any other question? is workshop on Mendeley. We are not dealing with EndNote. Oh yeah, so if you want to know the advantage of Mendeley, you have to use both the software. Okay, so there is no question. So we will see here. This is again online website of Mendeley, mendeley.com. So once you logged in, you will see the news feed. Here, what are the references of the. So I have saved some article on beta lactam, so it is suggesting me some beta lactam paper. I have on click reaction, so it is suggesting me on click reaction. Similarly, it is suggesting me different papers. Okay, pyrazolene, so diazomethane, like this. Another thing is you can access your library online. So here also you can add references. Then we will go to the groups. So basically Mendeley groups, you can create different groups, and these groups are accessible online as well as your through your Mendeley desktop. These are the public groups, you can join them. Okay, so if you want to create a group for your own research group, then go to the Mendeley desktop or Mendeley website and then click this groups and create a group. I will show you this groups thing, how you can how to share Mendeley account. Actually, you can not share or you should not share your Mendeley account, but you should create a group, that group, or add the members. I am just going to show you this thing. So this one is little different. So Mendeley desktop. Here you see groups. So create a group. So now I am creating my research group. So this is a private group. I don't want to seen by any public. Because this is group for my research scholars or my colleague who are working closely with me on some project. Then create group, and then you have to invite different people by putting their email. So this email address should be the same email address people are using for Mendeley, logging in Mendeley. So say I will invite myself, so my original account. If someone doesn't have email this Mendeley account and you invite them, so it will send one email to them to join your group. So here this group is connected, and you see I have just received one email which is saying that I have invited to join this my research group at MMDU, and whatever the paper I share here, this is shared with everyone in this group. I will show you. So here you see this group is here. Okay, now I am sharing you my another account. So we will go first on feed. So here you see there are three notifications for me. Let's check what these are. And then go to the groups. It's loading. It's loading. See, here I received one invitation for my this private group, my research group at MMDU. So I can accept it or decline. So once I click accept, now I can go to this group. So go to the group. If you remember, we have shared one document there. Okay, so here you can see who is the member. So this person is group admin. We can write, we can discuss here, we can see who is member of this group and what are the documents available within the group. So there is only two members, one admin and one me. So you can see it says follow. So if I want, I can follow him. And then go to the documents. If you remember, in another account, we added only one document. So you okay, so now what happened that we didn't sync our Mendeley account while doing this. So we have to sync it and it will take around 20 to 30 minutes to in its first sync. So we will just check if it is working now. So see, here one document is here. Thus, if I want to add another document, I can add it from here. So it says that it accepts PDF form. You can click drag and drop. So do one paper. now it's done. Somehow it is not showing when desktop for sharing. I don't know. Okay, anyways, we will go to the this online account and to see whether this group is showing up or not. So just refresh this group tab. You see here this appeared. There are two members. This thesis account is the thesis account is the group admin, and there are two members. One is the group admin and another is and you can see here, and there are one is shared by group admin and one document is shared by me. Now you can see here the two documents are here. So this way you can discuss issues virtually. You can write a paper, two people they can write a paper, use Microsoft Word or Mendeley online and club these two tools to write paper simultaneously. Whatever the corrections are needed, those will be highlighted and then you can write it. Now we will move to the another point, that is a career. This is very final year of PhD students. They can create their profile, they can upload their CV, and they can apply for different job available at different universities, especially postdocs. So they can apply, and option for applying for different trainings. For different fundings available. So now the session is open for questions. From my side, we have completed today's task, and ask any question. Please go ahead and ask me. Any question, please ask me. If there are questions on Mendeley or how to use Mendeley, if you are using Mendeley and facing problems, you can ask me. there is any question, please ask me related to related to your queries, how to use Mendeley, or if you are facing any problem, you can please ask. Okay. Let me discuss more about this Mendeley networking feature. So basically, what happens when you start using groups, you have extra opportunity or to discuss different points, different perspective on literature read by your group members. Say three students and you are working on some. Okay, what is the different? Oh, okay. LaTeX is a tool to write document. Okay, so this is another type of software. Mendeley does not write, or this is not a word processor. Basically, this is a tool to insert references and format references, manage references. There are several softwares available in market. You can go for Zotero, EndNote, Reference Manager, to name some. I found in my personal experience, Mendeley is better than other softwares because one of the thing is it is free. It supports many this citation styles. You can import references from online with the databases. You can manage any type of PDF using this software. You can tag your PDF files, whether these are papers, book chapters, or even your scanned documents. So it generates a good library. This library can be used in reading, writing, and citing texts. Those who want to read more about Mendeley, they can go to the mendeley.com website, and there is a help section where they can read any or the tutorial, or they can watch different tutorial how to do some different tasks. If you have a problem in a particular task, you can ask me right now. I can show you. This Sangeeta Agrawal, can you please explain your question? What you want to ask? See, the PPTs, whatever I have used, are available on Mendeley website. You just go to the Mendeley website and you get the same information available there. So there is no need to keep these PPTs because I keep changing every for every presentation. And if you want to know anything else, you please ask now. You can send me email if you want. You can send me email. My mail ID is singh or sin.in. You can ask if you have any other query, uh, and you can also follow me here. So if there is no more questions, see, someone has asked me step by step procedure for use for my research work. So basically, you have to explain a little bit more what to exactly want to know. If you want to know how to use Mendeley software, it's very simple and easy. The first step is you have to install Mendeley software, create Mendeley login this account and logged in. Once you logged in the software, you have to import different PDF files and references related to your project work, and then you have to categorize those PDF files into different folders according to your topic or your classification of the literature as you have did your research methodology. And according to your methodology, once you defined different folders, keep these references segregated. Read each and every reference, highlight whatever the important points are there, highlight any other cross reference, get those cross reference, read those cross reference, and after reading all these material, start writing your paper. Once you start writing your paper, go to the this reference tab in your Microsoft Word processor and click insert reference. From the insert reference, you can insert different references you have already collected in Mendeley. Once this inserting of references is completed, at the end of the document, you click and click reference, click bibliography. Then choose the correct format for your paper. So it's a IEEE style or organic letter style or whatever style you want, you do it. All of your references are will be formatted as per your style given. A simple workflow, and for new users it takes around 1 week to get ready with everything. You will be able to do anything with Mendeley if you do it 4 5 hours. So these 4 5 hours in a 1 day or in a week as you like. one fellow has asked, do we have to erase references once the paper is published? It's up to you. If you want to use those references again and again, then you have to keep them in Mendeley. And if you are done with your work, then you can erase them. There is no issue.
Thank you, sir. I think there are no more questions.
Yeah, I have already told you, if you want to delete references once your paper is published, you are free to do so. If you want to keep them, you can keep it.
Thank you, sir. I think there are no more questions.
Another important thing about Mendeley, you can create bibliography and save as bibtex. So once your paper has been written, you can, if you want to delete your library, you can delete it, but you can save as bibtex. So later on, if you want the same references to be edited or added, then you can import bibtex. So is there any other query or any question? Okay, how to insert citation? Okay, I will show you. You see, you see here. Uh, this is the Word document. And in this Word document, you can insert any citation. Just I am inserting one random citation here. So so insert one citation. So this citation is here. And then you can see this citation has automatically inserted here in bibliography. And if you want to change style, you can change style from reference style, say Savo Manual 17th edition, update citations. So this style will be automatically updated. And if you want to use any other citation style, Vancouver style, you can change them in a Vancouver style. It will automatically update it. Yes. So in text as well as in bibliographic section, the style has been automatically updated. If I want to say insert one more reference here, so go to the reference, or a reference. So I will select as many as I like. I can select as per the requirement. But here I am just inserting dummy references, so I just insert say here 4, 5, 6 reference has been inserted, and then go to the reference style. So if you want to update reference style to another this American Political Science Association style, you can convert it to that also. See, if you want to customize reference style, there are two different ways. Number one, you have to first check whether this style is available in Mendeley style or not. If it is not available here, then you can go to a website. I will show you the website. This is a cslmendeley.com, and here you can find a style by name. If you want to modify a style, you can modify it here. Here visual editor is there, so what type of style you want, you can add there. If you know the little bit coding, you can go to the code editor and code your own style. It's just like coding your CSS or something like that. Okay, it's very easy. It's not a difficult task. In 1 hour you can learn it, and then you can you see this is just like writing a XML file. So in any XML editor you can create your style. So I am pasting this URL here. You can go to this one and check. This is a cslmendeley.com code editor. So to be connected on this YouTube, you can follow me here, and we can have a conversation on, or we can have one-to-one session also, that how to use Mendeley, or if you want to edit some style, we can have a separate discussion on this. See, inserting a reference is very easy. Okay, so we will go from starting. Okay, uh, so first you have to open Word document where you want to insert. Your Word document is open, then put your cursor where you want to insert a reference. Go to the reference, then Mendeley site, and this Mendeley site will open up. And you have to search for your reference. So say this first reference, align and propargyl substituted, this one I want to insert, so click it and insert one citation. So wherever I put the cursor, it will be inserted there automatically. Okay, now you have to check for the citation style. So is it the citation style you want to use for your paper? If it is so, good. If it is not so, you go to the citation style and change the citation style. I want IEEE style, so update citation style, and it will be updated automatically. Yes. This is now updated and my paper is ready for submission. So if you want to convert into APA style, the same procedure you have to follow. You search for APA style. So you have to click select another style. So APA. So So you have to select APA style, then click update citation. So there are different editions for APA style. So you have to select correct APA version, select correct edition of APA style. Then only it will look like what you want. If you select wrong edition, it will be different for whatever you want. So if you have forgot your username or password for Mandays, just click forget password and type your email. I hope you have used the same email ID, and then you just type email ID and they will send you the password reset link. So those who have understood that how to insert citation, please write yes. So if there are any other problem or any question you want to ask, you can ask. Or otherwise we can stop now, and those are interested more interested to learn any other topic, they can follow us on this YouTube channel, and you please subscribe this channel. You will get different study material as well as different videos on Mendeley. So at the end, I would like to thank organizers for inviting me for today's talk about Mendeley. So Mendeley is one of the best software to use for bibliography, networking, reading literature. If you have any question, you please follow me on my this YouTube account, and you can follow me on Mendeley also, and then you can ask me any question regarding Mendeley.
Thank you very much, sir, for your valuable presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thanks all participants. We will meet in another session. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Sir, we will try to meet in another session, sir. Thank you for your valuable time.
So can I disconnect?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.